Gary, congratulations, you deserve that.
Yes, I thought we played really well on the night. Made a small tweak to the formation. We just felt as though Bolton would, watching their previous games, would drop in and be very compact. Of course, when you watch the likes of Swansea do it with a little bit of success early on against us and Blackburn as well, we felt that would be the way, and I just wanted maybe a little bit more creativity higher up pitch. So we tried Bojan in a midfield position. I don't think he's played there too often before, and I thought he coped pretty well with it. You know, he was bright, he was energetic. I think him and Joe were very creative behind the front line. And I thought some of our attacking play, some of our link play was excellent. We created lots and lots of opportunities, but we probably needed the second goal just to put the game to bed.
Was a bit nervous second half, wasn't it, before you got the second goal?
Yeah, I think it's always going to be the case when you're 1-0 and you're against a very good side in Bolton that will keep going. They've scored a lot of goals late on in games, so they've got that resilience to never give up, which Phil's side's a big hallmark of his. But we created so many chances. I thought Tom Ince at times was unplayable tonight. You know, that's why we brought him to the club, because in terms of a winger at this level, with the quality that he's got, well, any level actually for that matter, but at this level in particular, he's such a consistent performer. And you know, we had Jonathan Grounds, a left back at Birmingham, and it was a tough night for him tonight. You know, because I think Ince was at the heart of a lot of the good stuff that we did.
And Bruno Martins in the honour score sheet.
Yes, yeah, I think that was probably Bruno's best game. I thought that him and Ash starting to create a good pairing. I felt we defended well on the whole at Saturday, apart from the two mistakes that we made. And it was nice to get a clean sheet. So, but again, I thought it was a really positive performance. Second half, okay, maybe after 30 minutes it felt not too easy, but it felt a little bit like we took our foot off the gas, which I'd like us to be a little bit more ruthless in terms of the way we try and get the next goal. Second half, all right, we dropped in a little bit because the formation sometimes is difficult to stop their two centre-backs coming out with the ball. So I think after about 20 minutes of the second half, we went back to two up front, which gave us a little bit more forward pressure, and I think did the trick, and we probably could have had one or two more.
It was the second goal, wasn't it? As soon as you get the second goal, I think game over. They were never going to come back.
Yeah, everyone relaxes. The second goal goes in. Everyone starts to relax. Everyone starts to pass the ball with a bit more freedom. I thought Joe Allen as well was very, very good. You know, stepping into positions. He's got so much energy, Joe. He's such a consistent performer for us. I know everyone respects the earth of him sometimes, but he's performed so consistently. So, good performance, good result, and it was a much better evening. But we've got to go again.
You touched on it, but I think it's important. A badge for the defence, a badge of honour, clean sheet. They needed it, didn't they?
Yeah, we needed it. I think you always need them for confidence. I think every game, I know it's a bit obvious, every game we've kept a clean sheet this season. We've won most of those games. Every game we've scored this season, I think we've won 4 and drew 1. So again, that first goal is so crucial in this division. And that was the gamble. The gamble was, you know, rather than be down and put the impact players on, I wanted to start with the impact players, not impact players, but those players that have been used as impact from the beginning, and see if we could get that first goal, which would then allow us to put more defensive substitutions on to then see the game out a little bit better in the late stages.
It's a big result for us, isn't it? Because we needed a win. We did need to win today.
Yeah, we needed a win, but you know, I think every game is a big game. I think we've been performing really well overall. I think in the last 5 or 6 games, I know the scoreline hasn't always reflected that, and if you come in playing well and you're 2-0 down 5 minutes into the second half, of course everyone's going to react to that. But actually, on the whole, our performance levels have been excellent. I think there's only really Leeds for a spell and Brentford that probably outplayed us in any of the games. I thought with possession-wise again today, we were very difficult to play against because we kept the ball so well. And we're building some good performances, you know, that's what we tried to do. We wanted to come into the club and put a different type of style, one which we can dominate the games by passing it, we can dominate it by creating chances. And it's not easy to do that sometimes when you're used to having less of the ball in the Premier League. So, you know, it took us a bit of time, but certainly moving in a better direction. But we've got another big game Saturday, and we need to complete a good week for us by working incredibly hard to get another result.
But it is a springboard for us. You can use this now, can't you? This could be the turning point.
I think every game you look at, you know, can we go and get 3 points? And if we don't get 3 points, you have to be resilient in this division. You know, we've played 11 games. it's not great, but we only lost 4 of those. And there's teams up in the top 6 that have lost 4 games, you know. So I think our problem has been turning the tight games and defending well enough to go and win them. So I think that's been the factor. But we're building quite nicely, and you know, I like the more consistent edge to the last 2 performances in particular.